People may or may not know I kind of live and thrive on this hood suburban thing because I'm from Jackson, born in Jackson, partly raised in Jackson and Byron, Mississippi. I went to Terry High. Around that time, Terry High was very white and black. Over time, it was going more black. Maybe 20 years before, it was all white. Or 10 years before, it was all white. So for us, this area was the nice part of town. I did a lot of bouncing back and forth from Jackson to Byram. Even though we had moved out of there, for some weird reason, I'm still spending a lot of time at my grandmama's house in Jackson. So it kind of makes it seem null and void, like, what the fuck am I even doing? But at the time, I didn't see anything wrong with it. I didn't even see a difference between being in the hood and the suburb. I didn't even have a word for it. I was just like, at my grandmama's spot, at my spot. You know, when I'm at school, I'm with the white people and the black people. When I'm with my grandmama after school, with niggas. So I didn't have a word for it. Hood wasn't really a thing in my brain. So growing up, there was this white guy and this white woman in my class in kindergarten. I guess I had a big crush on her. I guess it's like my little snow bunny or something like that. And she knew I had a crush on her. I think she had a crush on me too. And I spent a lot of time not a lot of time, but met her family a few times. Her dad was like a cop or something, so I never really vibed with that. To me personally, I think her dad was racist. I just didn't like the look or how he talked to people. But the other homie, he was white too. Known him for a very long time. Known both of them for a very long time. I don't talk to him anymore though. And so growing up, we all were we had a different type of connection because we were cool for so long. Or we knew each other for so long. And we even had pictures of us when we were little. I was like an office worker when I was an athlete. So I only did it because, one, I didn't really get in any trouble because I was trying to have like a perception of being a good kid. And I was a good kid. So, sorry, that's my stomach. I should probably eat. And I was a good kid. So I was an office worker as an athlete. So basically, first period, using the class for like an hour, maybe an hour 30, depending on the day. Then I went to office worker. That's like 9:30, 9 o'clock on some days. Still early as fuck. As an office worker, I was dipping. I was leaving school, going to the gas station, getting chicken. I had to bribe the damn janitor, me and my homie. We had to buy him chicken. We 17 years old, 16, 17 years old. And a grown man in his 40s is saying he's going to snitch on us for leaving unless we buy him chicken. Chin, you an asshole, man. I don't know if that nigga even still alive, though. Damn, I need to eat, bruh. If it growls through the whole story, y'all just act like y'all didn't hear it. So, we would leave all the time and come back. We wouldn't do shit. There was a girl that was with us, Kyra. And unfortunately, we always left her in the office. She was basically doing all the busy work. Me and the homie would show up like literally at the end of the whole jump. We may have only got questioned twice throughout the whole year. I was out going home. I was going to Jackson. Fucking off, man. Not having sex, man, but just out here doing kid shit. I was enjoying the fuck out of it. Early in the morning still too. Basically, all I had to do was one class, then go to office. And then after that, it would be another class and then football practice. At least I think I have that right. I might have it wrong. It might have been 2 classes and then office work and football. The reason I say that was because really when office work and time came, football practice was right after, during school, and it would last after school. So basically I would only have to attend 1 or 2 classes each day, depending on the day, to basically not do nothing until football. So I was living, and I had good grades, so fuck that shit. We worked with the girl's mom, the girl that I grew up with. Let's call her J. We'll call her J. We'll call the other one my homie G. 2 white people. G and J. Let's not get confused. So me and G was doing all that. And when Jay's a girl, when Jay's mom got hired to be in the office, she enjoyed it. She loved being around us. All that good stuff. Midway through the year, keep in mind, man, I had like this crush on Jay for the longest. She was not an office worker. She was doing whatever in class or something like that. Alarm. So I remember G had pulled me to the side one time and said, "Hey, bro, I smashed Jay." Nigga, I was hurt. Nigga, I was hurt. I was fucking hurt. I was like, what the? My heart stopped, nigga. I was like, damn, bro. You fucking smashed. You fucking smashed the homie. And I knew I had a crush on her. It's like, you fucking smashed. That's what I'm thinking in my head. You bitch ass nigga. Even though he's white. I really had to step back and say, hold up, my nigga. What the fuck chance did you think you had as a nigga? I probably could have, but in high school, I wasn't really just trying to. In high school, I wasn't attracted to people in my high school, but she was probably the only one. I was like, man, my little snow bunny, man. My little snow bunny. Yeah, he smashed her. And we worked with her mom, bro. So I'm like, dude, you gotta go back to her mom and still like smile in her face and shit. You know what's crazy is the more I think about this, I think the mom wanted to smash him too. If we're just gonna be honest. And to be honest, he might have smashed both of them. He just might have did. That's some gangster shit right there, man. Shout out to G. I ain't gonna say it's full. Matter of fact, I'm gonna keep the story going. G was a motherfucker. So G was gonna go D1. Ole Miss, Mississippi State, something like that. He was an offensive lineman, big boy. He was gonna go D1, but he had injury issues. Just like me, I had injury issues, but I wasn't gonna go D1. I had to get to invites and camps and kind of work my ass off at Jackson State and for some people to see me back when Rick Comedy was around. Dislocated my hip, but that's another story for another time. And G and this other guy named Blake, they weren't really cool, but they weren't against each other. It's funny with white people, man, because at least in high school around that time, it was weird shit to me, but it's normal to white people. What do I mean? Well, Blake was going with this girl named Shelby, and G was going with Jay. Somewhere down the line, and it got around the school, like for white people. I just had ears in white streaks. Somewhere down the line, man, oh man, dude, how they say, John, man, John ain't shit. John and Amy, they're fucking. That it was one of those type of conversations. And boy, Shelby fuck G. Shelby fuck G, man. And I think Blake seen that shit. Boy, I think he seen it. He found out at least, but I think he walked in the room. I think that's what they were saying. Like, he walked in the room type shit. And so it was like, whoa. And Blake can't fight G. G was like 270 solid big boy pounds. He wasn't like, muscular big. He was one of them big boy bigs, like them husky nigga bigs, bruh. So you could run from this nigga, but if he catch you, bruh, I don't know what to tell you, dog. And when G fuck Shelby, bruh. That shit. Boy, I was in the class like, yo, this shit some Jersey Shore shit right here. Every day that was pissed, man. And what made this shit even wilder was Blake ended up fucking G. Oh, I almost said the name of y'all motherfuckers. Blake ended up fucking Jay. So they swapped girls. It was real beef, bro. It was real beef. Blake was smaller than me. He was a foosball dude. You know, he was foosball. Me and G, we was athletes. And I was like getting out of my skinny, not knowing how to, work out type phase from like a few years ago. So I had some skinny boy weight on me. You know, I wasn't no bitch basically. And that shit was entertaining as fuck. So yeah, they swapped girls, bro. And what made it even fucking wilder, they swapped back. They fucking swapped back. None of this shit was agreed upon. It was always some wild, dramatic shit. Blake cheats on Shelby, fucks Jay, G fucks Shelby. They swapped again type shit. Then they end up getting cool like the next year just for them to basically swap 2 more times. Now my boy G married to Shelby, bro. I kid you not, bro. My boy G is married to Shelby. Now, this next part might not be true, but I'm finna say it because it's funny anyway. I think Blake ended up going with Shelby's sister. When... Hey, man, here's what I gotta say about white people, man. At least those type of white people. Y'all some motherfucking gangsters, dude. Matter of fact, while I'm talking, I don't even remember if I promoted this. This is my boy shit. This is my boy shit, man. I'm gonna put it in the bottom of the screen. If I ain't said that before, I'll say it again. But yeah, man, that's my little story time, bro. That shit crazy, man. G smashing Jay. G probably smashed the mom. She looked like one of them people that she gave him that man. G was out here. I guess they saw money behind that nigga. But right now, he's just a coach, which is good, too. He's a coach at, I believe, a college now. He's actually doing really well. But yeah, injury ridded him, man. Staph infections and knee problems and stuff like that. So things happen. But that's my story time, man. I hope y'all enjoyed it. It's your boy Dee Brown, rapper, producer, photographer, videographer, Mr. Pimpin', Low Tide. You know what I'm saying? We gonna have a bunch of other stuff for you. But I hope you enjoyed it. I hope this burned your time. I hope you don't cuss your boss out, nothing like that, man. And just live, dog. Out this piece. You so dope. Better than a drink in my coat. More like the tree in my smoke. If you wanna rock this boat, then we can ride out. You so dope. I'ma get you into your zone. Then we can be alone. Go ahead and kill your phone so we can ride out. You so dope. What? You so dope. 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 You so
Y'all make sure y'all like, y'all comment, y'all subscribe, cause some funny, some fire stuff is on the way.